Returning to normal later on this morning, so that is good news indeed. And I want to introduce you to a friend that I have known for several years. I think the first you've probably seen her on the PSAs that are on our air. Jennifer Lynn Goodman, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I think the first time we met, I was going through chemo. Second time, you were going through chemo. Third time, you have been through a rough year. Tell me about what you've been going through.
6 years now.
6 years.
I've been battling a very rare type of cancer called sarcoma.
Right.
And this past year was the toughest of all of them. I had 2 major abdominal surgeries. We tried over 5 types of chemotherapy until we found one that worked. And my tumors were growing so aggressively.
Right.
In my abdominal area, I looked like I was about 7 months pregnant. The doctors were preparing my husband and I for the worst. And thank God, this 5th chemo started working.
And that's really where we stand with what you're doing. Cycle for Survival is with Sloan Kettering, where both of us were patients at one time. You have turned the money that you raise with all these cycle things, that goes right into rare cancers. It's turnkey, what you told me, right?
Yeah.
So ironically, the first year, the money you raised came to help you, right?
That was not the plan, but
Yeah.
it did. And my story is representative of who.
Keep recording.
And
Keep
what was
walking. Come
interesting
through
is
it.
when
Keep
I had
recording.
rare
Keep
cancer,
coming. Keep
we
coming.
started to investigate
Keep
the
coming.
and what we found out is there are tons of rare cancers. And to be called rare, it just means that there are less than 200,000 cases a year. So cancers that you and I have heard of, testicular cancer, sarcoma, melanoma, pancreatic cancer, brain cancer, are all considered rare. And there's just not as many options for them. So what we're doing is raising money to give patients more hope so that there are more options out there.
How much did you, I think it was like the first year we talked, you raised $1 million. I think last year, how much did you raise last year?
So last year was 2.5, and this year, to date, we are at 3.2 million, which brings our grand total to $8 million.
$8 million. And you and David, I know your husband who's just off camera, you guys, you still got that great smile, and that's what the thing is. You do all of this on your own through your great attitude.
It's so fulfilling. I mean, this year we have 1,000 teams across the country riding.
Right.
Chicago, San Francisco, Long Island, New York, Hong Kong, London, and it keeps me going to know that we're finding more options out there, giving me more hope. It's great.
Your husband's from Chicago. Tell me about the event that's going on here tomorrow.
So the event is tomorrow. It's at the Loop location of Equinox. Equinox Fitness is a fantastic partner of ours. We have over 200 teams riding, about 1,000 participants. Chicago doubled their fundraising goal from last year,
Awesome.
Which is unbelievable. And what's important for people to know is that the trials that we're developing in New York are helping people in Chicago. So Northwestern University and the University of Chicago and North Shore are all involved in the research that we're doing.
That's awesome.
So it's exciting.
You're the best.
Thank you.
It's so good to see that you're a few.
Hang it in there. Thank you.
Good stuff. All right. Jennifer Lynn Goodman, again, you can go to our website. If you want to still be involved in that, you can still.
You can donate at cycleforsurvival.org.
That's right. It's on our CBSchicago.com. Click on the links and numbers, and they will take you right to where you need to go.
What a great event. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now Megan's here with us.